What's up, YouTube? This is Vaughn here from Team After the Storm. Today I'm going to be bringing you a post-adjusted list Dracopals deck profile. I've been testing this for a couple of weeks, and I've won first place, I think, every time I played it. It's really good, it's really consistent. I've had a lot of help in making this and testing. Alright, well, let's jump into it. You got your 3 staple sorcerer, because card's broken. Your 1 Skullcrobat, your 1 monkey board. They're really good, they're obviously staple and broken. I'm playing 1 part Naga and 1 Turntoad, because it helps up in the Monarch matchup, because you just have these 2 main deck outs for it. This one boosts, this one switches. It's just really, really good. I'm running 2 second donkey. I cut it from 3 to 2 because it was clogging. It's really good on its own if you have like instant fusion, but other than that, it's just really good if you have your scale to get your consistency. I'm running 2 Guitartle and 2 Lizdraw just for other consistency. This makes basically Pot of Greed. It's really insane. I'm playing 2 Silverclaw rather than 1, solely because Silverclaw is that dark type that you need for like your extra deck stuff, like Nightmare. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name for the life of me. And then it's also a 21 beater on its own, so it's not like bad to top deck, being really strong. That's it for the Performapal lineup. Next, I'm going to go into the Slayers, which I have my 1 Luster, which I think is staple, 3 Master, which I really like. I switched it to 3 whenever Luster got limited. I think it's just that good. And then I upped Vector from 2 to 3 because I recently started playing Rescue Rabbit. Card's insane, card is broken. It makes turn 1 boards that are basically unbreakable, and because I have a secret. I'm playing 1 Mask Chameleon because it gets you to your Ignister play. It's also really easy to set up if Mask Chameleon if you have Rescue Rabbit, because you just bring out this or you bring out the Master, and then you just make your Ignister and do your plays and pass your turn. I'm playing 2 Effect Veiler because turn 1, this can just shut down your opponent, and that's kind of what I want. It beats Monarch most of the time. I'm playing Zephyros and Trick Clown because these cards with Foolish Burial will always be live if you play both of these, and they are just like 1 card Xyz plays basically, and I really, really like that. Plus Trick Clown, you can just keep bringing it back in defense and stopping the plays, the OTKs. 3 Wavering Eyes, staple. 3 Draco Face-Off, staple. I'm playing 2 Instant Fusion, and I'm only playing 1 Norden, but I'm playing 2 Instant Fusion because I'm just going to recycle the Norden, plus I want to see it for my early game plays. 2 Twin Twister because it's just needed in this format, and then my 1 Foolish Burial. This card's just broken. Then I'm playing the 2 trap cards for Rafflesia. I'm playing Treacherous just because it's dumb, and I'm playing Time Space in case I don't want to use Treacherous and I want to out something from the extra deck, or a Pendulum Summon of 5s, let's say, because that would just shut down the opponent. There's no coming back from that. For my extra deck, I'm playing double Ignister because you just can't play less than that of it. The 1 Norden and 1 Dinoster, because setting this up turn 1 so your opponent can't Wavering Eyes you, it's kind of essential. If you don't OTK them, you want to be able to make this, because this is going to stop you from being OTK'd as well. I'm playing the 1 Rafflesia because it's just that good. It's so broken, it's dumb. 1 Emerald so I can recycle the Norden. It also brings back my normal monsters like Master and Vector if I need them to make another Xyz play. I don't know, I really like this card. I saw people cutting it, but I think it's just too good not to play. 1 Magister because, I mean, yeah, it's good, but I really don't want to make it all that often unless I'm comboing out. 1 Castel because it's really good. 1 Diamond Dyer because it's really good. And then Dweller because it's also really, really good. I'm playing the Nightmare because I have the Dark types. And then I am playing Samurai and Cowboy for my Gaga monsters. Samurai is to replace a Trapeze Magician since I'm not playing as many spellcasters. It pushes OTKs and it's just, I think it's really good. It can also protect your other monsters by switching itself to defense whenever they declare an attack on something that's not this. And then Cowboy is to finish off the opponent if I fail an OTK. That's basically why I play him. I'm also playing the Samurai because it can cause Gaga Cowboy to get over 2 problem monsters, like Double Ignister, that my opponent may have up. I'm playing Ragna Zero right now, and it's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It just, I'm probably cut this for Giant Hand as soon as the Gold Series comes out, but until then, I'm just going to keep playing this. And then for the final card, it is King of the Feral Imps because he gets you your scale. He can get you Charmander or Part Naga. He gets you Masked Chameleon. He's just, of course, he's a stable card in this deck. For the side deck, I'm playing the Nat Beast combo because I don't necessarily want to see it game 1 because it can be dead. But if I'm playing against like Monarch or the Mirror Match, I can side this in and just be okay with it because it's there. 2 Max C. I'm only playing 2 because I only have 2, but otherwise I would be playing 3. I think this card is just insanely good right now. I'm playing Double Xyz Encore because this card beats like the Mirror Match, it beats Phantom Knights, which you're gaining support right now. This card is really, really good. Pendulum Storm, just because it's another scale destruction against my opponent. It can also pop the back row, which can be problematic for me. I'm playing Imperial Iron Wall for Cosmo and for Monarch. I guess you could say it's also for Phantom Knights, but it's mainly there for Cosmo and Monarch. Fairywind. This is for the Mirror Match. I haven't really decided if I want to cut this or not. I think I end up cutting it. I don't know. And then finally, I'm playing 2 Breakthrough Skill inside, because if I'm playing the Mirror Match and they make turn 1 Nat Beast, I basically lose to it unless I draw my Treacherous Trap Hole. So I'm playing this to out the Nat Beast, basically. And then that's my deck. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me anything I missed, anything you think would be better. Other than that, have a good night.